want me to start with the beginning?
Whatever you want to say.
Okay. I was 37 years old. I suffered a stroke. Basically, I was just sitting at my table and I could feel something touching my leg, and I looked down and it was my arm, but I could not tell that it was my arm. And then I went into a seizure where my arm was flopping, and that really scared me. And I couldn't speak, I couldn't walk. My husband took me to the hospital, and basically because I was 37, not on birth control, didn't smoke, no one took me serious as having a stroke. They admitted me, and basically 2 days later, a neurologist came in and diagnosed me. I was in the hospital, I don't know, 4 or 5 days with random tests. I was sent home. Well, now when I'm home, my family expected me to go back to my old self, which I had no idea who that was. I would hold the brush backwards, thinking that it was correct, and my kids would correct me and tell me to turn the brush around. I would hold the knife upside down to where the sharp was up, and I could not figure out how to turn the knife around till someone took it out of my hand and turned it. And retention was really hard. I couldn't remember 3 things. If someone gave me 3 different chores to do, I couldn't remember all of them. I basically just limped along. I could walk, I could talk, but the mental stuff in the brain was really difficult. I went back to work. Again, I couldn't follow more than 3 directions. I had to go back to people and ask them what they said because I couldn't remember it. It was embarrassing. You feel stupid because people look at you like, my God, can't you remember anything? So that was real difficult. I became paranoid and depressed. I couldn't be in a room with a bunch of people talking because I could not follow a conversation at all. It would frustrate me. And I couldn't say to somebody, I just don't get what you're saying. I would just leave the room and go somewhere by myself where it was a lot more calmer and I could deal with it better. But again, nobody knew what I was experiencing. I couldn't explain it to people because I felt stupid. So, what I'm really trying to say is when someone's had a stroke, you first let them know that they're not stupid, because you know something is different. You just don't know how to express it, and you don't know how to explain it, but you know something's different. So, I've been coming to Dr. Morris, and it's been 10, 11 years, but he has helped me tremendously on retention, memory. He's given me little mental stimulus activities to do, which has helped. I do them in my spare time. Cooking was real hard for me to do. Even through this whole time, cooking's been hard. I've been doing it, but it's been difficult. Cooking is getting better. I could pull numbers out of my head now, which I could never do before. So he has a great